Well, alright, guys. This generation ruled the nation with version. Music is the language of love. Makes you wanna rub and scrub. Pass the Gucci on the left hand side. Pass the Gucci on the left hand side. How does it feel to have no food? Anyway, guys, how do we balance this equation? Let's see. Country girls, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Yeah. And just because I don't speak Spanish. How does the other one go? I struggle with this one. This one's a difficult one. Wait. It's coming. Me gustas los aviones, me gustas tú. Me gusta el fuego, me gustas tú. Me gusta el viento, me gustas tú. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Yo no sé pas. Je voy a hacer, je ne sais plus. Je voy a hacer, je suis perdu. Mi corazón, qué oración, mi corazón. Anyway. Then, it's been a crazy time. A few couple of weeks of pure confusion. That's what it's all about. So put your hand in, take your hand out, do a little jump and shake it all about, and do the hokey pokey so the AI will take over the world. Anyway. In my previous video, what I showed you was the ultimate program. This one right here, where you can cycle through images. It's kind of amazing. And then you can build meshes that also, so it's a 2D software, but it's also a 3D software. And it's combined. It's better than if you take Photoshop and you combine it with After Effects and you combine it with Maya and you combine all these things together. It's pretty much all of those combined. But I have an even better one still to show you guys, not today, but the next time, because I'm still kind of working on it and figuring out the final kinks of the software. But the whole point is you start off by training the model as a human, and then the model trains itself, and then it's better than you. It's better than you. So basically what I have here is the thing that replaces all of Disney. Yep, Disney. What's the other one? Blizzard. We can replace Blizzard. We can replace all the companies that stole from me and said, no, we cannot hire you. We can finally put them all out of business with maybe two programs. With two programs, because my next program is going to be able to do videos as well. So once you build models and images and all that stuff, automatically you can also build videos with that. And then we can apply the same systems because, again, what I've done here is I've figured out a stack that requires no CUDAs. So you don't have to torch any barracudas for this. You can work entirely offline for this. Your AI is in a box for this, so you do not need the internet to do any of this. And it is super cost effective, and it is super friendly to the environment because, look, I'm running it on a potato. And the only reason I'm using this one and not my older computer that only had like 8 gigabytes of RAM, and I think 4 cores of CPU cores, is because this one just has a larger screen, so it's easier to show you guys what can be done. But this is basically a really old computer. One of those computers that you would say it's a throwaway. And it runs my program no problem. I have 0 GPUs running on this thing because I tested it out. There is 1 GPU on this computer, but it's so bad that it runs slower than 8 CPU cores, right? That's what I discovered when I was doing Comfy UI tests. Yeah. So it's ridiculous. Anyway, one of the things that I noticed while I was doing things with AI, now I don't need to be on the internet to do any of the cool AI things because I have my own AI. And if you can build your own AI, you don't have to rely on the AIs like Copilot, Cortana, and all the other AIs they give you, which spy on you and destroy your computers and use up all your resources and all that jazz. You can just build your own, and then you can be offline the whole time, which means that you can code without relying on other sources because you already have, I mean, these AIs they've built, the small ones, are already built on all the code there is out there. They're already trained on everything. So why would you need the internet once you have your personal AI bot like Claude bot or whatever, but your own version that doesn't spy on you and actually does what you need, right? Not what I talked about the other day, which is, what is an AI agent? It's basically a domesticated virus. It is a domesticated virus that works for you instead of work for the evil people, right? That's basically what we have. So the methodology of things that I do here is, look, this is another program. The other day I was like, oh, there's no Photoshop for this computer, and GIMP is great. It's like Photoshop but for Linux. But it's so huge and it takes so much time to open it up and close it and stuff. So all I needed was a system that I could use to, let's say, okay, I can use this particular image because this is the one that I want. And I say I want to crop and save an area. So all I have to do is just do this. Okay, obviously I'm not doing it very well right now. I'm not being very accurate, but I'm just showing you what can be done. You do this, and then you press crop and save. And now this file here that you see here gets saved, and I only have this part of the car saved in a file instead of having the whole thing. So then once this is done, I can put this top view of the car into my other program, and then I can train off of that directly without having the whole. So it takes a large chunk of image from a big thing, and then it resizes it properly. I do not remember where I set this up, but I have cute dogs in here. Cute dogs. Maybe it was under Toyota. Let's see. Maybe it's under Toyota. Right now, things are slow because I'm slow. Not because... No. All right. It's in this file here. In this thing here. Under front. Under... be removed blueprints. All right, so in here it created this file right here, this one right here. So I can go back to that thing, and let's say I wanted to do this view here now. There's a lot of AI that goes into this, because if you do this normally with a program, it just makes the image, but then it doesn't reset it or reformat it properly, and so then you're going to have like a huge. Either it's going to be like really small and stuff and not properly set up. So I spent a lot of time working with the AI to make sure that when I click the button crop and save, I'll go back to that thing if I can find it now. Where's that folder? This is why. Was it? No, that's the other one. This is the other one. No, so like all the no files, all the no files. It's incredible what you can do when you can't find your stuff. Front. This is what happens when you've got dementia. Yeah, anyway. So as you can see, there it is. And when I open it, you see, although I did only like this area here, it creates it so it stays in a nice square, right? In a nice square, like I think it's one of those like 256 by 256, one of those. So it stays like in a square format. Right now it's 1024 by 1024. Anyway, it took forever to get this to work with AI, but it works now. So now I can make all these things in one click. I can make all these things and then place them into this program, and then that does that. So there we go, guys. There we go, guys. If you understand how AI works properly, you can get it to work. You can be offline the whole time. And maybe we can have the internet be what it used to be, where you gather together with your friends and chat about cool stuff. instead of, destroying the world. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next one. Take care. Bye, 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 bye.